right? Alright. We lose about 4% of our world's forests annually due to wildfires. Without action, that number has potential to grow. Currently in Madagascar, wildfires are wiping out the forests of the nation. And these unregulated fires are causing damage to the local environment and contributing to climate change, which affects everyone across the world. I've recently spent time studying these fires in Madagascar and have really gotten to develop an understanding of how they harm the environment. Fires from slash and burn farming in Madagascar have caused harm to national parks, the wildlife, and the soil. I first want to start off by describing a little bit about what slash and burn agriculture is so you guys kind of understand what I'm talking about. And so slash and burn agriculture is a method of cultivation in which farmers will wipe out vegetation and either cut it or burn it off and in order for them to plant new crops for their new season. In Madagascar, this slash and burn type of agriculture has been going on for centuries. And in fact, they have remained a non-industrialized nation, so in fact, the farming practices have continued. Now I want to kind of move ahead and talk about the horrid effects that these fires cause on the environment, specifically in Madagascar. So first off, slash and burn farming is directly harming national parks all over Madagascar, but specifically in the northwestern region. Between August and September, 3,212 acres of forest land in the national park was burnt. The national park is home to the country's fastest appearing dry deciduous rainforest, and less than 10% of the country's original forests survive today. If the destruction continues at this rate, Madagascar will be completely deforested in 40 years, which is pretty terrible. Next, the forests in which are being burned support a marvelous array of life, which in fact are endangered due to these fires. There are about 850 plant species, more than 140 bird species, and 8 lemur species all being harmed by these wildfires. It is well documented that habitat loss is the #1 cause of 94% of all lemur species currently facing extinction, and it's also the cause of many other animals similarly who are facing extinction or being endangered by this fire. And these fires cause fragmented forests, which pretty much split up animal populations, not allowing them to follow their normal migratory routes or be able to mate or be able to find food sources, all terrible problems that endanger animals. And in addition, the clearing of trees exposes the soil to much more rain than it was ever intended to take on. This causes massive soil erosion, which pretty much makes the land uninhabitable by all the animals and humans that would want to live on it. And it also causes massive runoff into the oceans around Madagascar, which negatively affects the fish populations as well. So in conclusion, slash and burn farming in Madagascar has caused harm to national parks, wildlife, and the soil. Without action and regulation, these fires are going to destroy the earth we live on. Thank you.